So Darrel, aka Armageddon Smith. I want to ask you a question. What made you start? What was your inspiration to start fighting? Like, where did it all come from?
I've been fighting all my life since I was a young boy. I used to get beat up. Now I beat people up. It's simple, man. Fighting at Whiting University. Me and my man Khalif, my man Shiz, a couple other people. I got arrested, beating up a couple cappers, and it's like I got a full-time job, benefits. I can't be like playing around, getting arrested, and just beating up people. So it just made sense just to fight. You know what I mean? It's something I like to do, something I feel like I was put here to do, and I feel like I like to affect people with it. I'll fight Mike Tyson, yeah.
It's a couple weeks before your fight, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you do to prepare for your fights?
Well, mentally, I mean, I guess physically I do what the typical MMA fighter does. You know, you train, you eat right, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you know, you focus in, you envision your victory, you know. Mentally, I just really meditate, you know, do yoga, do more full body exercise versus individual body exercise. I just really hone in on what I want to do, how I want to win, how I'm going to win. You know what I mean? Just victory is all that's all that I think about. And then closer to the fight, I think about losing. And I'm scared of losing, so I can't lose. That's really all it is to it.
So Darrel.
Yes, sir.
So being from the mean streets of West Philly, what would you say, you know, was the hardest task you had, you know, coming up?
Coming up?
Yeah.
Hardest task coming up is just being yourself. Look out for this car.
Right here, here you go.
It's just like being yourself, man. It's so hard to just be yourself, man. Like, it's not like California or New York where you gotta rep a gang, but you gotta rep your block. It's just like if you're on Carpenter Street, you don't mess with X Street or whatever, XYZ. And it's just like being yourself is so hard. Everybody, you know, like going to jail is almost like a rite of passage. You know what I mean? So it's like you get good grades. Like me for example, I used to get straight A's and B's, but I would have all 3s on behavior. It's kind of oxymoronic, you know what I mean? It's like being yourself is so hard. You gotta fit in. You don't want to be disrespected. Respect is like such a big thing, and I don't know. That was just the hardest thing. I could always like get whatever I want. I could manipulate people. I could fight and take what I want. I could talk my way out of situations, but like it takes you further away from being yourself. Coming up to Philly, I think in general, like people, it's just so hard for you to be yourself.
Right. So you have a college degree, am I right?
Yeah, I got a college degree, undergraduate degree. I'm in grad school right now, working on my master's.
So how does it feel to not only did you defy, you know, coming out of the hood and, you know, making it to college, but now you're an intelligent individual who still, in essence, excelling in a more physical activity. So that makes you excel in both areas.
Well, I mean, I really feel like I'm blessed. You got athletes who are dumb as bricks. You got geniuses who can't, you know,
do a push,
chew and chew bubblegum and walk. You know what I mean? But like, I'm blessed to be successful in both aspects. And it's just like that's, you know, I'm Bill Smith tough. You know what I mean? I'm my father's son. You know, I was kind of bred this way. Like going to college wasn't a choice for me. It was always told that I was going to go to college. You know, I don't know what was told to my brothers or my sisters, but for me and the one-on-ones that I had with my parents, it was really like, you're going to go to college and you're going to do this. And it didn't matter what I went to college for, I just had to go to college. And then fighting is just something that came natural. My cousins used to beat me up. You know, I got disciplined, got beatings when I was growing up, so I can, you know, take my pain threshold is ridiculous because my dad's huge. And it's, you know, you make you make it work for you. I think that's the beautiful part about growing up in the inner city is you just become so street smart, so resourceful. You just make things work for you. You know?
So, Darrel Smith Jr.
Yes.
So, would you say that fighting is more of a hobby for you or more of a passion?
Passion. It's like I wake up, I dream about it. That's how I make my money.
So, would you say fighting kind of, you know what I mean, is it does it mold you as a person or is it secondary?
It doesn't mold me as a person, I am who I am.
Is fighting a part of who you are?
But fighting is a part of who I am. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I came up doing it. Chances are I'm not gonna stop doing it.
Right.
God willing. So, you know, I literally dream about it. People, when I say people, like, oh yeah, they think you're like talking like a football player or hockey or baseball. Yeah, I dream about making it to the major league. No, I literally dream about fights. When I dream about situations, I dream about it.
Right. So would you say for you to be the best in the world, the number one, is that a dream of yours?
To be number one, it's like, this is what makes me different from most people. I don't just dream about things. And then I don't just imagine, I don't just envision things. I envision me in that situation. I literally envision me, the UFC middleweight champion and light heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? Holding both belts. And just like being the best of all time, like when they say my name, they say Darrel Smith Jr., you know, number one in the world right now. And then when I'm done, when I'm retired, I say, oh yeah, I gotta be in that conversation. I gotta be like equivalent to Biggie Smalls and Tupac. Like when I'm done, I gotta have a legacy that's left behind me. You know, people are like, yeah, Darrel Smith, man. Darrel Smith Jr., he's a bad man. Like, he was one of the best of all time, one of the best that ever did it. He revolutionized the sport. I revolutionize it every day in my mind. But I want to revolutionize it for the world, you know what I mean? I'm going to rewrite the game, you know what I mean? No pen necessary. I'm going to do it with these two hands, these knees, and these elbows. I just feel like can't nobody stop me, you know? So let's do whatever I want to do, however I want to do it. I got a vision, and most people don't have a vision. They do go off what other people telling them. Other people say you're good, so you believe you're good. Like, I believe in myself. I know where I am. And I was built this way. I was molded like this. It wasn't like by accident. I believe I was put here for a reason. Fighting is the reason. I'm going to impact the world through my fists, through my elbows, through my knees, through my shins. I'm going to impact the world. Most people can't say that.